has got this idea. He's going to try and make this one motor down here. Can't see it at the moment, unfortunately. There's a motor down there in the corner, and he's come up with this idea to make this door and that door open together, basically by using a set of pulleys. I'll do it in the daylight and show you, but this is the basic idea, so it pulls them up and down at the same time. So you use one motor, and he's tried it, and the motor actually does lift, and he just needs to set it up. So, okay, so he's going to give it a go. This is how it works apparently. So that's opening, and that's opening. It's opening. This is opening. This is opening.
However, we need to put grease inside this runner.
In these runners, yeah. It's not dropping. That's, hang on a sec. Can you open it back up so we can have a look at the mechanism? Yeah, I see what you mean. It's just, yeah, it's just that little bit. So you've done it. Okay, that's good to do it along that roof line though. It looks good. It's not in the way, is it?
No.
Alright, so what do you reckon? Just put some grease in these, eh?
Yeah, just this one.
Yeah. Just so it slides down instead of jamming against it. Yeah.
It's easier.
But even with the single cable, they jerk a bit anyway. So that's it. He's got it working. So we don't need that poxy cranking handle in the corner, that yellow one. That would. I see. Oh, there you go. It works. Wow, well done. We'll put some grease in it and try it out. See how it goes. There you go, boys. The mad inventor himself. It works. It's good though. I've got it back on the jig. A few things we need to look at here, investigating. So you see that's one flute that we've cut there. What we'll do is we'll tape it down. We're going to cut every flute there. Then what we'll do is I'll knock this down and then I'll weld it all the way around so water can't get underneath it. But there's a few things that are a bit suspect here, like here somebody's put filler in there to catch it, and the same on that end. So we'll go around, pull all this horrible whatever they put on it, and just investigate, make sure everything's clean. And when we cut in these tomorrow, I'll put I'll do a time lapse so you can see it. You can see here there's no back gussets in it, but we don't particularly need it. It's only for a track day car. And then what we'll also do is put holes in here, enough to get an Allen key through there to do the adjustment on the high-lows on the back. So I'll show you when that's been done. So you might see it's a little smoky in here at the moment. I've been working on this floor here. I mean, it's working with the flame gun to get rid of some of the tar and shit that's been put on. There's a few areas. Structurally it's sound, and all the metal is good. It's in very good shape. But unfortunately they've put lots and lots of putty in places. And what we need to do now is get it cleaned back so we can inspect everything and bolster up any areas where it's not 100%. I mean, for instance, here is a perfect example. They've put a lot of putty and stuff in here. We need to pick all this out so we can weld this edge. So it's structurally sound, but they've used lots and lots of putty everywhere. You can see there's obviously a patch there somewhere underneath. So we're going to have to take all this back and see where we are with it. And you can see where they've put these oversills in. And you can see that they're only welded every so often. So for instance, you can see it, hopefully you can see it there. I'm trying to hold this camera still. But if I move my finger quickly, it goes off focus. You can see there's one there, and that really should have been seam welded all the way along, because that's the only weld it's got on it. So that's what we have to do. We have to go along and do all that. I would have preferred to cut off these, but I just don't know how bad it is underneath. I'm not sure whether to take a gamble and cut these off and take this piece off, because for the amount of welding that's on there, it isn't a lot. And I'm just wondering if that's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that's maybe the way we should go, because internally the floor looks good. I mean, you can see on this bottom piece, for instance, here, this is really quite poor. You can see there's, I thought I'll show it, there's one there and then nothing on one, and it's only just catching. But then you look at areas like this where there's a load, there's one between there and there, which is a bit crazy. And then here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, but those only been spot welded in, they should have been seam welded. So, I'm in two minds. I think maybe with all the work that's going into it, might as well just cut this sill off and see where we are, because internally it looks okay. So yeah, there's always something, isn't there? There's always things you have to do, but I mean, it looks good, but it's just, what they did is they just filled this, as you can see here, to make it look like it was a perfect seam, and they just filled it with either filler or something. They've put, I think it's filler as well, which is crazy. I mean, it wasn't never going to last. But there you go. It's so easy to be fooled with when people put, you know, this thick tar and shit on things, and sealer, tiger seal. It's very easy to hide this stuff. So if you guys are looking at cars, these are the areas to look for. If you start seeing lots and lots of under seal, blobs of it, you know, beware, it's hiding something. So I decided to have a look underneath, investigate what's underneath these undersills. There's a piece I just took off, and that's that piece there. And you can see it was very badly tacked on, and I just started to pull this up, and even with a screwdriver I can pull this sill apart. I won't be able to do it now because it's on camera, but when I shove that, I don't know if I can get it to work on camera with one hand while I'm holding it, but if I put this screwdriver in, you might just see it cracking. There you go. Just cracking all the way along. There's very little weld in there. You can see, like, if I pull this a bit harder, it'll so we'll take it off and see how we are. It doesn't appear that it's that bad under there, but they've put it on because that's how they got it. Instead of cutting it down to put it on, they've covered the whole thing up. So we're going to take this off on both sides. You can see there I've started to open it. Very badly welded on, but they put all that crap over it. As I said before, just be aware of this if you're going to have a look at a car. If it's got lots of tiger seal, gummy in it, or under seal that's thick like tar, just walk away from it and guarantee it's hiding something. Just took that one off. And you can see it was obviously a new panel, but look at the rust that's created, and yet there's nothing wrong with the floor underneath, it's solid. I think probably what we'll end up doing is taking this off, because unfortunately what's happened is they haven't spot welded or plug welded the step to the quarter panel to this outer sill. What they've done is they've welded it in between, or tried to tack it on the side, which is always a bad idea because you'll never get the trim on. But we can use our spot welder to put that back on. So I think what we're trying to do is get it off the best we can, and then we'll cut it, because it should be cut around here. Should be just 2/3 of this, and then we'll just cut it straight off there and make new seals for it. And also we'll block these holes up, which we don't need. And you can see, like I said here, that's already up. So I think this just needs cleaning up. It's solid enough, and this is just gummy that they've put in, like an under seal. It's not actually a piece of metal. This is one solid. This piece and this piece are the same. So there you go. That's the problem with classic cars. As you start digging into them, there's always something you'll find. But that's the love-hate relationship with them, I guess. So, as usual, I'll call it quits on this one, but stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and we'll catch you on the next one. We've got some updates done. Bye for now.